There's an invisible force that separates men who command respect from those who fade into the background. It's not money, it's not looks, it's something deeper, something the older men understood that modern men have forgotten. What if I told you that a single daily habit is silently draining your masculine energy, leaving you anxious, unfocused, and invisible to others? These Stoic philosophers weren't just thinkers, they were men of action. They understood something fundamental about masculine energy that we've forgotten in our comfort-obsessed world. True power comes from self-control, not self-indulgence. Today, neuroscience is confirming what these ancient philosophers knew instinctively, that sexual energy, when properly channeled, becomes the fuel for greatness. But when wasted, it leaves men shells of what they could be. This isn't about morality, it's about reclaiming your natural power. What if I told you that every time you give in to that urge, you're not just losing a moment of pleasure, you're sacrificing your confidence, your focus, and your drive? Let's examine what happens physiologically when you constantly deplete your sexual energy. The testosterone connection. Here's the hard truth. Studies show that after ejaculation, testosterone levels drop significantly, and they can remain lower for up to a week. But testosterone isn't just about building muscle or looking strong. It's the foundation of your confidence, your focus, and your drive. It's the fuel that keeps you sharp, ambitious, and unstoppable. Every time you deplete that energy, you're not just losing strength, you're losing your edge. Here's where it gets dangerous. Your brain's reward system gets hijacked. Instead of earning dopamine through hard work, achievement, and progress, you're getting it through a shortcut, and that creates a vicious cycle. Suddenly, real-world challenges, building a business, pursuing a passion, or even just staying disciplined feel insurmountable. Why? Because your brain is wired for instant gratification, not long-term success. Every time you take the shortcut, you're training your brain to avoid the hard work that actually leads to fulfillment. Ancient Stoics understood something modern science is only beginning to grasp. Sexual energy isn't just a physical force, it's a transformable one. When you don't expel it, that energy gets redirected. It becomes mental clarity, it becomes physical vitality, it becomes a magnetic presence that draws people to you. This isn't pseudoscience, this is basic energy conservation. What you don't waste becomes available for higher pursuits. So ask yourself, are you going to keep wasting your energy on fleeting moments of pleasure? Or are you going to channel it into something greater, into becoming the best version of yourself? The Stoics practiced something that modern psychologists now call delayed gratification, the ability to resist immediate pleasure for greater future rewards. But this isn't just about willpower. It's about reclaiming your energy and, in doing so, transforming your entire psychology. When you stop giving in to every impulse, you unlock a new way of thinking, a new way of living, and a new version of yourself. 1. From spectator to participant. Think about it. How much of your life do you spend watching others live theirs? Scrolling through social media, binge-watching shows, or living vicariously through the achievements of others? When you constantly deplete your energy, you become a spectator in your own life. But when you reclaim that energy, everything changes. You stop observing and start participating. You stop waiting for the perfect moment and start creating it. Life isn't a movie to watch, it's a game to play. And when you step onto the field, you realize how much you've been missing. You start setting goals, taking risks, and pushing your limits. You become the main character of your story, and suddenly, the world feels alive in a way it never did before. 2. From reactive to proactive. Let's be honest, life is full of discomfort. Stress, anxiety, boredom, these emotions are inevitable. But here's the difference between those who thrive and those who struggle. The ability to face discomfort head-on. When you're constantly seeking quick fixes, whether it's through distractions, escapism, or instant gratification, you become reactive. You're always running away, always avoiding, always stuck in survival mode. But when you reclaim your energy, you stop running, you stop reacting. Instead, you become proactive. You learn to sit with discomfort, to understand it, and to use it as fuel. Challenges become opportunities, obstacles become stepping stones. And suddenly, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Proactivity isn't just a habit, it's a superpower, and it starts with mastering your energy. 3. from seeking validation to self-contained confidence. In a world that's constantly shouting for your attention, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeking validation. Likes, comments, approval from others, these things can feel like they define your worth. But here's the truth. When your sense of worth comes from external sources, you're always chasing, always insecure, always one step away from feeling like you're not enough. Reclaiming your energy changes that. When you stop seeking validation, you start building something far more powerful: self-contained confidence. You no longer need others to tell you that you're enough because you already know it. You become unshakable, grounded, and truly free. And here's the best part. When you stop seeking approval, you start attracting respect. People notice the quiet confidence that comes from within, and they're drawn to it. Throughout history, the men who changed the world weren't those who sought comfort. They were the ones who embraced discipline. The Stoics understood something profound. Freedom doesn't come from indulging every impulse. It comes from mastering them. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, ruled an empire not by giving in to his desires, but by mastering them. Leonardo da Vinci didn't create masterpieces by chasing distractions. He channeled his energy into his art. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't change the world by seeking comfort. He embraced the discomfort of the fight for justice. So, what will you choose? Will you stay stuck in the cycle of instant gratification, always chasing the next quick fix? Or will you reclaim your energy, transform your psychology, and step into the life you were meant to live? The choice is yours. But remember, the greatest rewards in life don't come from what's easy. They come from what's hard. They come from discipline, from focus, and from the courage to master yourself. The Stoics knew it. History's greatest men lived it, and now it's your turn. The Stoic approach isn't about denial, it's about redirection. It's about taking the energy you've been wasting and channeling it into something greater. This isn't just a philosophy, it's a practical system that's worked for thousands of years. And today, you're going to learn how to reclaim your power using these timeless principles. 1. The 7-Day Challenge. Start small. Start with just 1 week. For the next 7 days, commit to conserving your energy. Notice the changes in your focus, your drive, and your presence. Most men report significant differences within just 7 days. Why? Because when you stop leaking energy, you start building momentum. This isn't a lifetime commitment, it's a 7-day experiment. But here's the secret. Once you feel the difference, you won't want to go back. 2. Energy redirection techniques. Now let's talk about redirection. Where does all that conserved energy go? Into the areas of your life that matter most. Here's how to channel it. First, physical training. Your body is your foundation. When you pour energy into building strength, endurance, and vitality, you don't just look better, you feel unstoppable. Next, creative pursuits. Creativity isn't just for artists, it's for anyone who wants to solve problems, innovate, and leave their mark on the world. When you create, you tap into a deeper part of yourself. Then, social mastery. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. When you redirect your energy into meaningful interactions, you become the kind of person others respect and admire. Finally, mental development. Your mind is your greatest asset. When you feed it with knowledge, focus, and clarity, you become sharper, wiser, and more capable. This is the power of redirection. Every ounce of energy you conserve becomes fuel for your growth. 3. The Stoic mindset shift. Here's the mindset shift that changes everything. This isn't about deprivation, it's about reclamation. You're not giving something up, you're taking yourself back. You're reclaiming your energy, your focus, and your power. The Stoics didn't see discipline as a punishment. They saw it as freedom. And that's exactly what this is. Freedom from distraction, freedom from weakness, and freedom to become the man you were meant to be. This transformation isn't just about attraction, though that will come. It's about becoming the man you were meant to be before modern comforts made weakness acceptable. It's about stepping into your power, owning your potential, and living a life of purpose. So, what will you choose? Will you stay stuck in the cycle of distraction and depletion? Or will you take the Stoic path, the path of redirection, discipline, and freedom? The choice is yours. But remember, every great man in history faced the same choice. And the ones who changed the world didn't choose comfort, they chose greatness. Now it's your turn. Absolutely. Let's take your conclusion and turn it into a powerful, emotionally resonant closing that leaves viewers inspired and ready to take action. Here's the refined and expanded version. The Stoics believe that life's meaning doesn't come from avoiding difficulty. It comes from overcoming it. Every time you choose the harder path, the path of discipline over momentary pleasure, you forge yourself into someone stronger, someone capable, someone extraordinary. Every choice you make is a vote for the person you want to become. Choose comfort, and you'll find yourself stuck in mediocrity, always wondering what could have been. Choose discipline, and you'll unlock a life of excellence, purpose, and fulfillment. Seneca once said, "It's not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult." The truth is, the hardest path is often the most rewarding. Every time you resist the easy way out, you're building the mental muscle to overcome any obstacle. Every time you choose discipline, you're reclaiming your power. Your future self is waiting. The man you could become is watching. Will you keep him waiting, or will you begin your transformation today? The Stoics would say the answer is obvious. Now, it's up to you. If this message resonated with you, hit that subscribe button for more Stoic wisdom that cuts through modern comfort culture. Your journey to reclaiming your masculine power has just begun. The road ahead won't always be easy, but I promise you this, it will be worth it. Thank you for staying with me till this moment. I'll see you in the one.